Of course, I had to wait till the end so I could. But no, as I was thinking, and first of all, Stacy, that was just about the most amazing speech I've ever heard anybody give. I might have to hire you as a marketer, actually. And Barry, I don't cry very often, but I had a really hard time holding back the tears when I saw that thing that you produced for all of us. So, you know, wherever she is, and the pride that she has for the two of you, well, seeing what we all just saw would make her even more proud. So thanks for that. There's a common theme that all of us talk about with Judy that it's almost boring to repeat: the giving, the relationship, the outreach, and I, of course, echo all that. But I guess I wanted to give, a different perspective, a different gift that that she gave me, and the impact that she had on me and us during an interesting part of her life and a formative part of our life. My first experience, too, of Judy was actually at that very same Jujo's ice cream party. And in my 11-year-old way of thinking, so had very much of the same thoughts, and probably even more than that Billy.
You know. Can't get rid of this name.
Yeah. Sorry. But as Michelle said, the way things worked was that Judy was like a second mom for me. The way it's supposed to work is when you have a good friend like Barry, you do play dates and sleepovers, and it's supposed to be, well, you can come to my house and then I can go to your house. But that's not really the way Barry works, or Barry worked then. Barry likes his things in his place, and he likes to go to sleep at the same time in his room with his pillow, and he likes to have a sleepover at his house. So I think out of 10 sleepovers, we might have gotten you down to Dees Farms maybe once, maybe twice. So we were spending a lot of time, and these were those formative years, those pre-adolescent years, where you really pay a lot of attention. You're doing your own self-reflection. But this is also, I guess, this is in the time of the Reagan recession, and it was Judy on her own, and times were tough for everybody. And you know, we all talk about how wonderful, how giving she is to others. But the thing that I find most inspirational, I carry with me, is something that we haven't mentioned so much, is the strength that she has. We know her giving, but she has had an incredible, durable, energizer body strength to get through anything. And times were tough, but you wouldn't know it. It was strength to do it with a smile on her face, with a positive attitude, with a positive outlook. And you know, as a second mom or a second parent, when I went through, of course, like all of you, I was touched by her, but when I went through some of my own times of self-reflection and toughness, I would look back to those times in the early 80s, and the way she dealt with her own toughness and her own issues, and the grace with which she did it, well, that was inspirational for me. And that's what I carry with me, and that's a little piece of Judy that I carry with me. And the one thing I mentioned to Barry and Stacy and Lee when I came here is that, I guess we all remember the last time we saw her. And as Stacy knows, I often go into San Francisco. I'm usually there for 4, 6, sometimes even 8 hours. And I usually give 4, 6, or 8 minutes of notice to Stacy. Stacy, I'm in from the airport. Let's get together, drop everything you're doing. And she said, well, I can't. My mom's in town. I said, well, good, then let's go see her too. And so it was really quite disruptive to, I think, some important evening plans. But somehow I was able to talk them into meeting me at the Palace Hotel in San Francisco, California, in between 5:15 and 5:59, I think, p.m. And it was the way I want to remember. It was Judy and Stacy, in actually both of them in all their beauty and fun, and it was really one of the best experiences I had with your mother. And if there had to be a last time to remember her, that was my last time. And I'm so glad that I am so pushy that I actually managed to get you to actually let me see her for what was going to be my last memory of her. So thank you both for putting this all together. And you know, this is even though she didn't want this to happen, it's important to do this. So, you know, I'm going to raise Bob's glass to Judy Putnam, McCutcheon, Epstein, Dirks. Hope you don't have any diseases.
Thanks.
Thanks, Barry.